Which is better, regular Battle Royale Fortnite or Fortnite Ballistic? This video will go over kind of the differences between the two game modes. Now, we'll take some personal looks at it with some personal takes, as well as kind of just what Ballistic looks like. In the background, I'll have some Ballistic content playing in case you haven't seen it played yet. But yeah, let's get right into it. So first off, Battle Royale is your classic Battle Royale Fortnite. You spawn into a map, there's 100 players, and you have to be number one. You scourge an island for resources, materials, better guns, stuff like that. It takes a while, it's a little bit slower paced. It's your bread and butter, it's what Fortnite is built off of, it's a popular genre. Now you have Ballistic. Ballistic is a brand new game mode in Fortnite that's going to be a 5v5 kind of hero shooter CSGO like type of game mode. You pick weapons every round. You have a special ability, which is basically just what your throwable is. And it's out of unranked and ranked. And we'll get into the differences of unranked and ranked soon enough with some positives and negatives of both. But then we'll move over to the core mechanics of both games. Now, Ballistic is going to be a lot more fast-paced, action-packed with good mobility and movement. As well, it's going to be the first-person mode in Epic's game catalog right now for Fortnite. So, Battle Royale, though, is going to include building, or maybe you're a no-build type of person, but it's going to have building for the majority of players, so you have to focus on resource management, as well as it's going to be a little bit more slow, a little bit more calculated even, and it's going to have some strategy involved. I would say Ballistic does have strategy involved, but there are going to be kind of two different views of strategy. Maybe you're a type of person to camp in a bush in Battle Royale the whole time. Can't really do that here, but you can maybe hide in a corner and camp. So there are some similarities to play styles, as well as if you want to rush people. If you want to rush people, Ballistic might be your game mode, because you can definitely rush folks in this game mode quite fast, unlike maybe casual Battle Royale, where you might land somewhere and there's only one squad with you, but every round you can be certain that if you rush to the middle of this map or the objective, you're going to see people and you're going to have to fight them. Now, what are some disadvantages of both game modes? So some disadvantages is Ballistic Unranked. Now, Ballistic Unranked is going to be very, it's a new experience, let's say. People leave all the time. You can get in a match where it's a 5v5 and at the end of the last round it's going to be maybe a 2v1. I've had that personal experience just because there's no consequence of leaving it. Unlike in Battle Royale, where in Battle Royale people rarely leave. They only leave when they die because they have to leave to play a new match, which makes sense. But if you're getting destroyed in unranked and you don't like your lobby, you can simply just leave and not have to deal with any consequences, which is why my personal preference for Ballistic is ranked. Because if you leave during ranked in Ballistic, you get a penalty to your rank, as well as it's always going to start as a full match. Now in unranked, you might join in the middle of a match, which can be a little unfun if your team's getting destroyed. Some disadvantages to Battle Royale, though, are it's going to have a high learning curve. Now I say a high learning curve for the folks who haven't played Battle Royale or maybe haven't caught up in Battle Royale Fortnite, especially with how some of the people have been playing in Battle Royale as of recently. Building is absolutely crazy, which is why Epic had to add the no build mode, because building got out of hand so much that people couldn't keep up with some of the master builders. As well as it's a little bit slower pace. It kind of does depend on your play style of Battle Royale. Overall, it is going to be slower paced. You land at a point, that point might have a squad or two, you wipe out those squads, you're going to have to go travel to the next town to get, eliminations. Or wait there for a couple minutes for another squad to come with you. But here, as you can see in my gameplay right now, there are, I know where these people are going to be. They're going to be there all the time. I know I'm going to run into people every match. And every match is around 2 minutes or less. So I'm always seeing constant action, just like right there. I just got an elimination. Um, yeah. And so it really comes down kind of to personal preference. I personally do like um, Ballistic a little bit more than Battle Royale at the time. So I think Battle Royale is the bread and butter of Fortnite, no doubt about it. But honestly, I like the fast paced first person movement of Ballistic more than Battle Royale. Now, I do think there probably will become a first person Battle Royale. I think it's just a matter of time. I think Epic's just testing this game mode out to roll it out to their Battle Royale in the future. But as of right now, it might be recency bias, but I do truly enjoy Ballistic more than Battle Royale. It's just more fast paced for me. The mobility, the movement is all so good. As in, no build. I'm not good at building, so I play no build, which makes movement and the pace of the game so much slower. Every gunfight kind of feels the same in a way. You kind of jump around, shoot, hopefully your shots land, and then that's it. Here, I feel like I can get a good point, a good peek, get strategy, throw my grenade, kind of just feel out each new strategy I want to take to a gunfight. I think it's a lot of fun. Overall, my conclusion has to be that I am enjoying Ballistic a lot. I think this is going to be a long-term game mode for Fortnite. I'm going to play this. I'm going to be honest, I have been playing this more than Battle Royale by itself, just as of recently, because I've been having so much fun with it. I think it's a lot of fun. It reminds me of the early days of CSGO. It reminds me kind of Valorant or Overwatch in a way. And all those games are doing so well, it makes sense why Epic decided to add a game mode like Ballistic to Fortnite. I'm not a huge fan of the Battle Royale mode on its own in other games, but I do find myself playing Fortnite Battle Royale though. I do think it's probably one of the best Battle Royales on the market. I think it's the most fun. Like I said before, probably twice already, it's the bread and butter of Fortnite. You can't have Fortnite without Battle Royale, so Battle Royale will always have a place in my heart. Um, but yeah, that is my thing. I'm really enjoying Ballistic so far. I think it's in a wonderful game mode. I'm so glad Epic added it to Fortnite overall. And thank you so much for watching this video. Share your thoughts below in the comments about what you think about the two game modes. There's a lot of thoughts. Overall, you can see my bias, so I might have a different point of view than you do. Please let me know what you think your point of view is. Would love to hear some thoughts. I'm really enjoying Ballistic. Let me know your thoughts on Ballistic as a whole. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.